They say you getting it jacked. I say I already got it. Only nigga from the set with 50 G's in his pocket. They say you winning, Jack. I said I don't need. What up, what up, what up, what up? Jack Vision, we back. Another prison story. Alright. Y'all ever been in the joint, man, in prison? Y'all know you can't hide nothing up in jail, man. Nothing. You try to hide, ain't no such thing as an undercover faggot or a snitch or a baby rapist. Ain't no such thing as being undercover or hidden from a motherfucker. You can't hide shit in the joint. Motherfuckers look up your records. Motherfuckers be all through your business. If you're a homosexual, motherfuckers gonna know it. Believe that. And that shit travel from joint to joint to joint to joint to joint. You know what I'm saying? Now I say that to say this. Give y'all a story. This nigga come down there to Pontiac, maximum security prison where I was. Young nigga, you know we all young wild niggas. Only thing on our mind is, you know what I'm saying, gang banging, pulling bitches, doing what we do, you feel me? We in the joint though, baby, we in the joint. Now back then, you know, you can get on the phone in the joint. You ain't have to go through JPay. You ain't have to go through their little system or none of that shit. You can call straight out to a motherfucker. It still was a collect call, but they just had to answer. But you can just call somebody crib, any number you wanted to call. It ain't have to be on your call list. It ain't have to be on none of that shit. So you can call any number in the world. Who knows who's gonna pick it up? Anybody might pick it up. You know what I'm saying? So if a female pick up the phone, she, man, who is this? Why you calling me? Man, baby, I was lonely, you know what I'm saying? I need somebody to talk to. And she going, you know, she probably sitting at the crib lonely her goddamn self. Or some bras even just know about niggas in the joint. They just was, yeah, what's up? Who down there with you? And you know what I'm saying? You come up like that. So anyway, this nigga Casper come down there. He brought on the phone game with the females. So, you know, I'm getting them the phone. Here, man, get the phone, man. Call up some females, man. Let's holler. We talking all this shit, you know what I'm saying? Pretend to be gangsta ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no different, you feel me? Motherfuckers in it, you know what I'm saying? So one day he called one of the other gang chiefs, one of the moles. He called one of the moles chief girlfriend, and she got on the phone. She gave him rhythm though. She talking to him, yeah, woo woo. You know, woo woo down there. And she told dude that he called her. And this a gang chief. So you know what he did. First thing he did, man, I'm finna kill this nigga. You know what I'm saying? So he got all his niggas, man, you know what I'm saying? They approach a motherfucker. So happened the motherfucker was in the cell. They couldn't get to him at the time. Boom. Then after that, motherfucker like, oh, it's going down. We finna send this motherfucker up. Y'all trying to come at folks over a bitch, nigga? Is you serious? So motherfucker strapped up. Chiefs went to talk to each other like, man, hold up, man. What's going on? Man, dude called my motherfucking girl crib, man. You don't even know her, man. He called her crib, hollering at her and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? So they told dude, look, motherfucker, cut all that bullshit out. You feel me? Nigga, don't be calling no motherfucking body crib and woo woo. So they like, man, put some protection on that nigga, man, so them niggas won't kill him. So, you know, I'm on the staff, the security staff and all that shit. So I had to be his protection and shit. So now, you know, I'm walking around with the knives everywhere that nigga go. I got to follow him to chow. I got to take him to the gym. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't leave his side just in case them niggas gonna try to kill him. You know what I'm saying? So through all this, you know what I'm saying? The nigga got cool. You feel me? Man, I ain't try to do that shit, man. I ain't know that woo woo. Man, it is what it is, nigga. We gangsters, man. Fuck that shit. Dude and them tried, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So one day, we down there in the meeting, and one of the guys come in the meeting from another cell house. And he see this nigga. He like, man, He pulled some of the heads to the side, like, man, dude on point, on count. He like, yeah, he on count. Why? He like, man, that nigga was sucking dicks in the lit joint, man. That nigga faggot. That nigga was down there in motherfucking St. Charles fucking and sucking dicks, man. They like, what? For real? For real, man. So word got back. You know, they take the nigga in the cell. They question him, book him, do what the fuck they do. Told that nigga, man, you on hold, man. You on hold, man. Off talk, sit your ass down till we figure this shit out. We investigate this shit. You know? So, you know, I go up there like, man, what's the business, man? Because they told me, like, yeah, man, dude, on some fruitcake shit. So I go up there, I'm like, man, what's up, Joe? I'm like, man, Casper, what's the business, man? You sucking dicks and shit around here? Man, hell no, man, I ain't doing that shit, man. I said, okay, dude got in the middle of the circle and called your ass out. I mean, you ain't do shit. He said it in your face. You was sucking dicks and shit. Right in your face, nigga. You ain't still on the nigga. You ain't knocked the nigga out. You ain't stabbed the nigga. You ain't do shit. You just said, no, I won and walked away, nigga. What the fuck? So you let a nigga accuse you of sucking dicks, nigga? And you ain't finna do nothing? No, man, it ain't even like that, man. I ain't even finna go back and forth with that nigga. Man, nigga, was you sucking dicks or not, nigga? Man, hell no, man. You know I don't get down like that. Okay, cool. I fell back. I'm falling back. I ain't finna fuck with this. I don't know what this nigga on. You feel me? So, I come in from work one day and shit. They tell me this nigga tried to kill himself. Man, dude up there trying to hang himself and shit. You know what I'm saying? Man, go up there and check it. I go up there and shit. Look in the cell. This nigga got a motherfucking shoestring. A long ass shoestring tied on the end of the bed. One end tied around his neck and shit. And he a fucking shoestring, right? And he got a big ass letter, a note on his motherfucking chest that say death before this honor and shit. And he's laying there like that. I said, man, get that little ass shoestring off your neck, man. So we go and snatch the shoestring off the nigga neck and shit. He like, man, fuck that, man. I'll die, man, for a motherfucker put my name out there like that, man. So I'm like, man, it's being investigated, man. You know what I'm saying? In the meantime, man, calm your little ass down. You feel me? So word come back. They tell the man, you ain't folks, nigga. Get the fuck up out the cell house, man. Get the fuck on. So they made him walk his ass to SIG. So we went back there and SIG and shit, right? So I'm getting word on the line back there and SIG. They like, man, dude ass back there, man, straight flamboyant. On some faggot shit. You know what I'm saying? They call his ass Tulu and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what? They like, yeah, man, that nigga that came all the way out the box, man. That nigga was on that shit all the time. That nigga was a gump all the motherfucking time. So I ain't believing this shit, but I hit. You know what I'm saying? So he back there doing dicks and shit and SIG and shit. Doing what he do, you know what I'm saying? So he gets sent to another joint, right? So let's skip down the line and shit. I tear shit up in the joint. They kick me out that motherfucker. So they send me to this other joint, to Menard. Y'all know it, Menard. Another maximum security joint. They kick me out of one max joint and send me to another max joint. So I get down here in Menard. They got me in a motherfucking cage. So I'm sitting in the cage and shit. You know, all the inmates coming through to go to motherfucking chow. Now the cage I'm in, we got is one cell house. It got PC on this side and SIG on this side. So they was putting me in SIG. So while I was sitting in the cage, the PC line come through. So the PC line walking past and all this shit. I'm sitting in the cage and shit. I'm looking at all these goof ass niggas walk past and shit, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, he walked past, but I ain't really see him. Or I ain't really pay attention to him because it was a gump, you know what I'm saying? got the hair done up, the little makeup and shit. Man, I ain't looking at man, you know. They get downstairs and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking downstairs and shit at the line. And I see this mom, I'm like, man, hold up, man. That's dude goof ass right there, right? So he ain't trying to look. I know he seen me because they walking right past me. I'm in the fucking cage. So I call, I say, hey, Casper. The nigga ain't turning around. Hey, nigga, you hear me, nigga? The nigga turned around and shit. Oh, hey. I said, oh, that's what you on that fruitcake ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you over there sucking dicks and shit. That nigga ran up out the door and shit, right? I said, man, this shit crazy, man. But that goes to show you, man, ain't nowhere in the fucking joint that you can hide who the fuck you are, man. You know what I'm saying? Because motherfuckers coming from everywhere in that motherfucker. Every nationality, every motherfucking neighborhood that you was in, prison that you was in, jail that you was in, motherfucker from your block. Motherfuckers know you, man. I mean, you can't hide in that motherfucker. That's why I say, man, motherfuckers say, oh man, niggas was on faggot shit. If niggas was on faggot shit in the joint, you can believe one thing for sure, two things for certain, motherfucker. A motherfucker gonna tell it. A motherfucker gonna let niggas know. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker gonna let them know. Ain't no way you can hide. Your name ain't safe in that motherfucker. I go down there right now and say a nigga name, they gonna tell me his whole motherfucking stilo, his whole lowdown, whatever the fuck he been doing in this motherfucker. That's how it is in that motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't be trying to hide, man, because you can't hide in that motherfucker. Believe that, man. You cannot hide, man. Just like them motherfuckers with them fucked up ass cases. You know what I'm saying? Come down there, kicking it all in your face, cool and shit. You know what I'm saying? It was this one fat ass nigga. He come down there cool, kicking it. Yeah, nigga, woo, woo. On some straight gangster shit like he's straight gangster. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, woo. But don't nobody know what he locked up for. You feel me? He talking about drugs and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker got on the line. Boom. Hey, man, hit this motherfucker up, man. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker go on the IDOC page, you know? Inmate search that motherfucker up. Name popped up. Everything. His whole case popped up. You know what I'm saying? Child molester, child molester, child molester. Dangerous bodily harm, sodomy, and all that shit on a little child. What? Oh, this nigga running around here big teething and shit all the time. He didn't molested a little shorty. So word get back to the deck. Yeah, man, dude, woo, woo. Yeah. Okay. Called his ass to the back. Hey, man, what you locked up for? Man, I'm locked up for drugs. Man, you didn't motherfucking rape the little ass shorty, huh? Man, I ain't rape no, hit him in his mouth. Bam! Bust him in his motherfucking mouth. Nigga broke down like a bitch. Oh, I'm sorry, police! Beat his motherfucking ass, stomped him out, sent his ass up out of there. You know what I'm saying? You can't hide in the joint, man. Don't let motherfuckers sit here and tell you that, man. You can't. You know what I'm saying? If you did it, nigga, we gonna find out. You can believe that shit. Believe that shit. That go for snitches. That go for motherfucking child molesters. That go for motherfucking faggots and gumps. You know what I'm saying? All that shit gonna come out. Soft ass niggas, that shit gonna come out too, man. So always watch your back, man. Be on your P's and Q's when you're in this motherfucker, nigga. Stop trying to hide who the fuck you is. You're a gangster, be a gangster. You're a hoe, be a hoe. You're a bitch, be a bitch. You're a fag, be a motherfucking fag, nigga. You feel me? Jack Vision, man, one-on-one. Y'all know how we get out. They say you're getting it, Jack. I say I already got it. Only